Chapter 3 3 Secrets for Lifelong Friendship and Conflict Resolution Scenes 20 to 29. This is the final part of the grandmother's story. Knowing many people is good, but the really important thing is deep friendship, right? The grandmother has three special friends: Grandma Young Suk Kim, Grandma Jung Hee Lee, and Grandma Soon Hee Choi. With them, it's not just about sharing hobbies. They truly share their deepest feelings. How did that happen? At first, they were just people she met in yoga class. But over time, they began to share their stories more deeply. The sadness of losing a husband, the difficulties of raising children, the fear of aging. As they shared these honest stories, their hearts opened up. That is the eighth secret. Opening your heart and sharing your truth. Deep friendships cannot be built through surface-level conversations alone. The eighth secret the grandmother realized is showing vulnerability. As we get older, we try to act tough. We hide our true feelings by saying, "I'm fine, it's nothing." But to become a true friend, you sometimes need to show your weak side. One day, the grandmother confessed to Grandma Young Suk Kim, "Actually, I'm so lonely these days. I get scared when I'm alone at night." Grandma Young Suk Kim then cried and said, "Me too. I thought I was the only one." At that moment, the two became true friends. They became people who knew, understood, and accepted each other's vulnerabilities. You, too, be brave. You don't always have to be perfect. You must be able to say, "I'm struggling. I'm lonely, I need help," sometimes. To meet a true friend. The ninth secret is growing together. The grandmother and her friends don't just hang out. They learn new things together. They learn painting, English conversation, and how to use smartphones. Why is this important? When you learn something together, you create a common goal, and you get closer by encouraging and helping each other. Conversations like, "How was class today? Do you know how to do this?" naturally happen. Also, learning something new itself gives us vitality. It makes us feel, "I can still learn. I can still grow." You shouldn't stop learning just because you're old. Keep learning and growing your whole life. That way, your friendships will be richer too. The 10th secret is respecting boundaries. Just because you're close doesn't mean you should try to know everything. It took the grandmother some time to learn this. At first, she got too close and even pried into her friend's private life. Questions like, "How often do your children visit? How much allowance do you get?" But one day, her friend looked uncomfortable. That's when the grandmother realized, there's a line you shouldn't cross, no matter how close you are. Don't ask about things the other person doesn't want to talk about. It's okay not to contact each other every day. Meeting once or twice a week is enough. If you're too clingy, the other person feels burdened. Maintaining an appropriate distance while respecting each other. That's the secret to a long-lasting friendship. But no matter how good the relationship is, conflicts are bound to happen. The grandmother also argued with her friends. Once, she misunderstood the meeting time and made a friend wait for an hour. The friend was angry and there was no contact for several days. What did the grandmother do? She apologized first. She called and honestly said, "I was wrong. I'm truly sorry." She didn't make excuses, and she acknowledged her friend's anger. "You have every right to be mad. I would have been too." When she apologized sincerely, the friend calmed down. When a conflict arises, don't argue about who is right or wrong. The relationship is more important. Apologize first, and reach out first. Don't lose a good friend over pride. What is the secret to a long-lasting friendship? The grandmother says it's consistency. Meeting regularly, rain or shine, through spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Of course, they can't meet every time. Sometimes they're not feeling well, or other things come up. But they try to keep their appointments as much as possible. Meeting once a week, at the same time, in the same place. When this builds up, it becomes 3, 5, 10 years. The grandmother and her friends have been meeting every Wednesday at 10 a.m. for 3 years now. Rain or shine, they always keep this one promise. Because they know how precious that time is to each other. You should start too. Make one small promise and stick to it consistently. That's how you make a lifelong friend. The grandmother and her friends always celebrate each other's special days. On birthdays, they prepare a small cake and celebrate together. If a grandchild gets into college, they all gather to celebrate. They celebrate even small achievements with great joy. I finally managed to send a picture on my smartphone. They all clap and celebrate things like that. Why is this important? When someone shares your joy, that joy is doubled. Sharing sadness halves it, and sharing joy doubles it. It's easy to think that there are fewer things to celebrate as you get older. But that's not true. You can celebrate small things. Waking up healthy today, eating a delicious meal, having good weather. These are all things to celebrate. Share your small joys with your friends. Health problems are bound to happen as you age. One of the grandmother's friends had knee surgery. The grandmother went to the hospital with her. On the day of the surgery, she waited outside the operating room and stayed by her side until she woke up. Even after she was discharged, she visited every day for a week to prepare meals and help with housework. This is what a true friend is. Not just being there when things are good, but being there when things are tough. We grow old together. Someone might get sick first, and someone else might need help later. That's when you take care of each other. Family is important, but family is busy. That's when friends become a great source of strength. The feeling of security that I have someone to take care of me even if I get sick is immense. So, start building those relationships now. Well, the story of Grandma Sunya Park has now ended. You've seen how a grandmother who was alone at 73 made 50 friends, and among them, met true friends to be with for life. The key is this: age doesn't matter. What matters is courage and action. To all of you watching this video today, start right now tomorrow. Go to your neighborhood cafe, have a cup of coffee, and say hello to the person next to you. Sign up for a class that interests you. Call an old friend. Small beginnings create big changes. If you stick with it for just 3 months, you will surely change. In 6 months, you will have new friends. In a year, you will think, I'm so glad I started then. Loneliness is not a choice, but overcoming loneliness is your choice. Start today, right now, this moment. Your second act of life is waiting. The grandmother had a final message she wanted to share with you. Look at me. I'm not a special person. I'm just an ordinary grandmother. I'm not rich, I don't have a good education, and I don't have any special talents. But even I did it. At 73, after living alone for 5 years, I found the courage, and now I'm happy. Every morning when I wake up, I look forward to it. Who will I meet today? What fun will I have? Like that. You can do it too. You are younger than me. You are healthier than me. So please, try it. Don't live lonely. Life is only once. Live the remaining time happily. I'll be cheering for you. Can you feel the grandmother's sincerity? Thank you so much, everyone, for listening to this long story of over 40,000 characters until the end. You are not alone. Countless people watching this video right now feel the same way as you. Lonely, wanting to connect with someone, and wanting a new beginning. Let's start together. We will cheer for your courageous first step. Please share your stories in the comments. I went to a cafe today, I signed up for a new class. I called an old friend. Share even small successes. Let's all cheer and encourage each other as we move forward. The end of loneliness, the beginning of a new connection. Start on that path now. We cheer for your brilliant life that is not over yet. In the next video, we will prepare deeper stories. Subscribe, like, and set up notifications to easily find the next good story. I'm rooting for your bright life that's not over yet. In the next video, we will prepare for a deeper story. If you subscribe, like, and set notifications, you can comfortably meet the next good story. Thank you.